Who knows what words were uttered by Aaron Rodgers yesterday upon hearing the news that the Green Bay Packers have addressed the glaring absence of a number one receiver with the addition of Sammy Watkins. Now, a few years ago, you'd say, hey, it is a number one receiver that we're getting in Sammy Watkins. But Sammy Watkins, and I think talking about draft misses, the Bills moved up in 2014. They could have stayed where they were and gotten Odell Beckham Jr. They could have stayed where they were and gotten Aaron Donald. They moved up to get Sammy Watkins, and it's never worked out for him anywhere. He had a flash in Kansas City, had a great Super Bowl game against the 49ers where he got open late in the game and had a big catch and yada, yada. But right now, 1 year, $4 million. That tells you everything you need to know about where Sammy Watkins' career is, and this is surely not the end for Green Bay, Peter. I feel like this is an insurance policy in the event they don't get the guy they want in round one at the receiver position, assuming that by now they know who they want.
Sammy Watkins will play this year at age 29. He's missed, by my count, 27 games in the last 6 years. Because of injury. He's not played a full season anytime since his rookie year in the NFL. So you just ask yourself, what have the Green Bay Packers done? Well, Mike, you enter this offseason essentially after losing two of your top three receivers, one to a trade, one to free agency. Your wide receiver depth chart has basically been denuded. And there is your football morning vocabulary word of the week. But what happens is when you do that, and you're Brian Gutekunst, you say, we are going to go out and do what Major League Baseball teams do all the time. We are going to go out and we are going to get a few guys who have a chance to pick up the slack right away. Sammy Watkins is one of those guys. He's a guy to pick up the slack. He's not a guy who you rely on, to be there for 17 games and to play 45 snaps a game, because he's not that guy. He is a hold the fort guy, Mike, until the one or two guys you draft this year are ready to be the prominent guys for Aaron Rodgers. And I'll just say one last thing. To me, I said this after they lost Davante Adams to the Raiders. I don't even think this is even questionable. The receiver for Aaron Rodgers and the receiver for the Green Bay Packers in this draft, if they can get him, they might have to trade up a little bit to get him, is Chris Olave from Ohio State. A pristine route runner and an incredibly smart receiver who I've been told, like on day one, Aaron Rodgers will say, that's my guy.
Here's the key, though, and I've been hammering this point repeatedly. The Packers need to be talking to Aaron Rodgers. They need to enlist him to watch film. They need to get his views on these guys. They need to get him invested. They need him to buy into whoever is there when they show up to start training camp. It came out this week. He's not going to be there for the offseason program. He will be there for the mandatory minicamp. They don't have a lot of time to get up to speed. So I'm hoping they ran Sammy Watkins by him and he said, okay. That was the thing he complained about last year. The attitude toward him is, you just work here. They need to involve him. They are completely rebuilding the most important position group on the roster as far as he's concerned. He should be involved in that. And if they're smart, they're talking to him because they need him to trust whoever is there, to embrace whoever is there, and to ultimately get the football into the hands of the guys who are charged with replacing Davante Adams, which won't be easy.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.